Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Plymouth, California. This is the Scrape and Scare Car Show. It is an amazing event, and tonight, here at the Scrape and Scare Car Show, we have pro wrestling matches presented by Total Wrestling Federation. My name is Jacoby Jones. It's great to be here. Before we get to the festivities, let me plug the upcoming live events for Total Wrestling Federation. On the 20th of November at Mountain House Bar and Grill, 16784 West Grant Line Road in Tracy, California. We're going to start the matches at 7 p.m., $12 for adults and $10 for kids. We do matches, we do all sorts of stuff all over the valley, and then we move on to December 11th, Colonial Theater, live pro wrestling at 3522 Stockton Boulevard in Sacramento. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, $15 for adults, $10 for kids, all the skinny, all the information at facebook.com/the TWF. The biggest event of the year will happen that night in Sacramento's historic Colonial Theater. Then, New Year's Eve at Stockton Arena in front of thousands of fans at 1 p.m. It's the Stockton Heat hockey game at 248 West Fremont Street, and there's TWF pro wrestling matches between periods at this professional hockey game in this huge arena. It should be a good time for absolutely everyone. And then 2022 kicks off with a bang at the Boys and Girls Club, 545 West Alameda Street, Manteca, California. Bell time is 7 p.m., $15 for adults, $10 for kids. The city of Manteca, we always love helping out the Boys and Girls Club with some fundraising for TWF. And then back in Modesto at the Eagles Hall, 126 Camellia Way on February 5th of 2022. Doors at 6, showtime at 7, $15 for adults and $10 for kids. One of my favorite venues. Very, very, very good times upcoming in the coming months for TWF. Out steps a very outspoken individual. That's Mateo Gonzalez. This is the Amador County Fairgrounds in Plymouth, California. This is Scrape and Scare. This is the best damn car show you're ever going to see. And we wanted to add to the entertainment, add to the excitement with pro wrestling. Well, he's trying not to make too many friends here. All these car enthusiasts have no love whatsoever for the Mexican Pitbull, Mateo Gonzalez, and rightfully so. He thinks he's too good for the room. Despicable actions. As you can see, it's packed out there. We've got custom mini trucks. We've got people all over the place. The kids did some trick-or-treating. And these people would love nothing more than to see that guy lose here tonight to kick off the matches at the Scrape and Scare. Do you want live pro wrestling at your birthday party, your private party, your corporate event, a hall in your town? Bring the action wherever it needs to be. We're traveling. Total Wrestling Federation at hotmail.com is our email. We can do some business. We can bring the ring and the matches.
On your feet, Scrape and Scare!
Well, the polar opposite of the last reception for Mateo Gonzalez is this guy right here, Christian Black. You can tell this crowd here in Amador County at the fairgrounds at Plymouth respect Christian Black. He respects them. It's reciprocal. And he would love to do nothing more than to shut up Mateo Gonzalez here tonight, showing some high fives and some love to the car enthusiasts in the crowd here.
I like that.
These two have met a million times before, but never under these circumstances. Never in a packed car show.
Try this one more time, Mark.
Lots of cheers for Christian Black. No love lost. These two have met dozens of times over the past decade in towns all over the place. We're talking Clear Lake, Modesto, Sacramento. It goes on and on. They hate each other. They can't stand each other's existence.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your opening matchup, and it is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, weighing 226 pounds, the Mexican Pitbull, Mateo Gonzalez.
Let's hear it. Oh, you love me. You love me. It's all right. You love me. It's okay.
And his opponent, from Brooklyn, New York, representing the 916, weighing 209 pounds, Christian Black.
By the way, boo that man again.
You boo me because I'm better than you, and you know it.
Now this crowd's showing some big-time love for Christian Black. We know who they want to see win, but only time will tell.
Ring the bell. Shut your mouth.
Mateo Gonzalez looks visibly disturbed by his reception to this crowd, by these people's reception to him. He needs to sweep all that under the rug and try to win a pro wrestling match here. We're very happy to bring pro wrestling to Scrape and Scare.
How did you heard? They called you the Mexican Chihuahua.
Shut your mouth. I don't need to take that. I don't need to take that from you guys. I know.
They called him a Chihuahua. He's no Pitbull. And he just got pissed on.
What the hell?
And if we were scoring on points, Christian's way ahead on the mind games from his much less experienced opponent here tonight. Mateo can't seem to shake off the crowd. Collar and elbow now. Mateo appears to be slightly taller. Christian is more experienced. They each have victories over each other in many different towns over the years. Waistlock by Christian Black. Turns that into a headlock. Oh, Mateo, very smart. He was right next to the ropes, grabs the ropes, forces him to break any possibility.
I wasn't ready. You guys are just.
And now he's going to take his time on the outside. Come on.
And I need you guys to just let me have my moment.
They've already had trick-or-treating. They've had burnout contests. They've had limbo lowrider contests. All sorts of car activities so far. Pro wrestling is the icing on the cake.
The last time you faced me, I outsmarted you. What makes you think that I'm not gonna do it again?
Right here, look at this. More and more mind games from Christian. Was he peeing on him? Simulates a Chihuahua peeing all over him. He likes to call himself the Mexican Pitbull. These people are calling him a Chihuahua. And judged by his actions thus far, I have to agree. But later on in this hour, you will also see a very emotional retirement speech from Jay Paul. Longtime TWF wrestler Jay Paul is going to retire, say goodbye, have a few words for these people, and also, nice takedown there by Christian Black alleviates the pressure. Also on this program, you will see Andrew Arch, former television and tag team champion, go one-on-one with the young upstart Damian Hayez. Lots of action up and coming. And then, of course, lots and lots from the Scrape and Scare Car Show. Oh, well, there it is. There's the cheap shot that Mateo needed to get an edge, and now he's stomping the life out of Christian Black. He needs an opening the size of a pea, but you gotta admit, he does take advantage. Lets this crowd get under his skin, but I guess he's using it as motivation at this particular point in time. Of course, last week on this program, we saw a brand new television champion, Dave Wasted, was crowned. Very exciting main event last week on this show. You will hear from CJ Dirt. A leverage move. Oh, come on, get off him. Well, you will hear from CJ Dirt on this program. Not very happy since losing that TV title to Dave Wasted, and much, much more. But Christian Black needs to recover quickly. There you go. I think he dropped toe hold or grabbed him, put him into the second turnbuckle there. Now, Christian Black, ever one to utilize the circumstances and the ring placement, puts Mateo into that second turnbuckle, eats some steel, and gets himself back in the ballgame. Now there's a cheap shot by Mateo Gonzalez. It's dark and cold out there. Nice clothesline. Well, the forecast calls for rain. Hopefully it doesn't happen during this match. One more big clothesline. Running bulldog by the Mexican Pitbull, and down goes Christian. Soaking in all the booze of these car enthusiasts and their children. There's a roll-up, shoulders are down. Only two. Christian Black nearly outsmarted Mateo and pissed him off in the process. Shoulders were down, but not for three. Mateo is absolutely livid. There's that 87 Barry Windham Bulldog one more time. And soaking in the jeers, the booze, but look at that, turned his back. Never turn your back on your opponent, and he nearly paid the price moments ago. Not quite three, but Christian, ever the cerebral competitor in the squared circle now, front face lock. Swinging neck breaker. Down goes Christian. Right shoulder, barely off the canvas, avoids a loss here at Scrape and Scare. And now Mateo, the frustration setting in. Mateo's controlled a big percentage of this matchup and unable to put away Christian. Oh, come on. He's got his boot across his throat. Come on, referee. Utilize a little bit of your authority, please. Oh, Christian Black. Oh, there it is. Turns the illegal choke into an ankle lock. Transitions into a submission. Nicely done. And Christian now. If Mateo taps out, this thing is over.
Get him off of me.
Mateo reaches that bottom rope and avoids any possibility of tapping out. There's that swinging neck breaker from another angle, but was unable to get himself a 3 count. Shoulder came up. And now Mateo trying to limp it off, visibly favoring that ankle on the outside. Christian can't let him. Yeah, don't let him recover. Come after him.
Get in there, go take it from here, my ass.
Yeah, you can't tag out to a fan, Mateo. You got to do this yourself.
You got this. Just go in there. Come on. Come on, come on.
Oh, I don't think Mateo realizes Christian's right behind him.
You guys, I'm done. I'm just gonna chill out here. Yeah. It's cool. Come on. I got this.
You gotta bring it in the ring.
You're like a little Rustin Terrier.
Come on, Mateo.
What did you say?
You're like a little Rustin Terrier.
How about a little water, Mateo? Right across his face, unexpected. And now Christian going to town on Mateo on the outside. Rammed into the hardest part of the ring, right in the small of his back, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy, right? Right?
Oh no, wait.
And Mateo tossed into those benches here at ringside. Those benches might be 100 years old. And Mateo just got unceremoniously tossed into him, and now Christian found some weapons. Is that a baseball bat? That's a slap. Oh, the referee took the weapon away. It left Christian wide open to take a cheap shot from Mateo, and both men are hurting. Both men have seen their share of punishment. This is the opening match this week at the Scrape and Scare Car Show. And Mateo, despite being flung into those benches moments ago, found a way to get the tide swung back in his direction, and this crowd isn't liking it one bit. Christian needs to shake it off in a hurry. Oh, face first into the apron, and Christian's on rubber legs. Mateo tosses him back in the ring. Perhaps he can beat him there. Who knows?
Your Christian chance out now.
Mateo talking crap the whole time. Here's a cover. Oh, and Christian caught his arm.
What are you
Christian, ever the crafty, cerebral pro wrestler, catches the referee's arm before he can finish up that 3 count. Always thinking in the squared circle, even when he's taking a beating. Look at Mateo. Well, that was a few minutes ago as Mateo was tossed into those benches. The crowd parted like the Red Sea and in he went. But since that point in time, Mateo's found a way to come back. Has control at this moment. Reversal. Wow, what a clothesline. Christian Black swinging for the fences. Christian Black, enormous clothesline. Down goes Mateo, and he's trying to recover. Both athletes are down. Who's going to get up first? They're both sucking wind. It's cold out there. The forecast calls for rain. And it looks like Christian's the first to his feet. And Mateo has barely moved since absorbing that huge clothesline just a few moments ago. Big right. My name is Jacoby Jones. I provide the play-by-play. Here we go. Dives into the corner, rams a shoulder into the midsection, and Mateo Gonzalez is ripe for the pickings right now. Big shot from Christian Black, fireman's carry. Death Valley driver. Big time Death Valley driver by Christian Black. Down goes Mateo. And much to the credit of Mateo Gonzalez, he gets the shoulders up. He kicks out. Most men would have been done. Well, there's that clothesline that nearly took his head off. And then caps it off. Death Valley driver by Christian Black, but could not secure the 3 count. Close, but no cigar. 2 and 29/30ths, but not quite 3. There's an innovative senton, squishes him. Mateo's shoulders aren't quite down. Oh, it's too little, too late. Mateo able to kick out, but Christian trying to pile on the punishment. He's seen his share of punishment, moving gingerly throughout that ring. There you go, 2 feet on the face. Maybe he won't talk as much crap to the crowd. I think that's some Halloween candy. The kids did a little bit of trick-or-treating earlier here at the Scrape and Scare Car Show. I think it's time for some empty calories. No! It's time for Mateo Gonzalez to absorb some empty calories. He shoved that candy down his throat. I don't think Mateo needs any extra calories if you ask me.
You want a poo-poo?
That tastes disgusting.
Mateo might be allergic to Three Musketeers. Who knows? He could break out in hives. And Mateo trying to get some distance between himself and Christian.
Okay, I'll give you time out. Like you did me earlier.
And Mateo, there is absolutely no rest for the wicked. Mateo deserves no mercy, in my opinion. Christian! And Christian measuring him. He's got a few options. Oh, and he missed. Just that moment of hesitation was enough for Christian to miss. Oh, he dropped him on his face. Down goes Christian Black.
It's over.
Oh, wait.
No.
I think Mateo's shoulders were down. Mateo's shoulders were down. Christian shifts his weight, and Mateo's shoulders were down. Christian able to lift the left shoulder and hook the leg at the last millisecond, and Mateo just outsmarted himself. Mateo just outsmarted himself, and he can't believe it. Mateo Gonzalez.
What happened?
Well, Mateo Gonzalez can't believe it, but Christian Black pulled a fast one. Well, he drops him on his face right here after Christian missed in the corner. But watch the shoulders of Mateo Gonzalez. Lazy cover, and Christian makes him pay. Christian got his left shoulder up, and Mateo did not get his shoulders up.
By reversing his shoulders, Christian Black is your winner! Quick thinking move and gets the victory here tonight.
Well, Christian Black, in very controversial fashion, the referee had to make a split-second bang-bang decision, and Christian's left shoulder came up, Mateo's did not. You've got yourselves a victor in the opening contest here at the Scrape and Scare Car Show. It's a great time.
Let me hear you one more time, guys.
We bring the matches each and every year to Scrape and Scare. Such a great time for everyone. The car show festivities are all weekend long. Everyone's camping, having a great time, and we like bringing matches to these enthusiastic people here in Amador County.
The Windmill Bar, Cove, and Grill in Stockton, California. Instead of getting a title rematch, I got to wrestle some guy named Drake Frosty. So, you know what? I said, screw it. I'm going to find that cat this weekend and jump his ass. But I did a little Googling, a little bit of Yahooing. Hell, I even asked Jeeves. You know what Jeeves told me? He told me I could find Frosty at this damn place called Wendy's. Well, I tell you what, Drake Frosty, this Frosty sucks. I'm going to stick to my Make America Grape Again soda. I'll see you in Stockton, Drake.
Well, you heard it from CJ Dirt. CJ will take on Drake Frost, the force of nature, next week on this program, one-on-one. So you've got to tune in. It is contrasting styles, contrasting everything, the energy versus the a-hole. Well, we've got live pro wrestling for you on the 20th of November at Mountain House Bar and Grill, 16784 West Grant Line Road in Tracy, California. The show's going to start at 7 p.m., just $12 for adults and $10 for kids. TWF started almost 24 years ago in that small town. Come out and have some fun with us at the Mountain House Bar and Grill. Then we move on to the Colonial Theater, our biggest and best venue. December 11th, 3522 Stockton Boulevard in Sacramento. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, $15 for adults, $10 for kids. It is such an amazing venue. It is our Madison Square Garden, so please join us live and in person. Bring a toy for us to take down the street to Shriners Hospital. Colonial Theater is the place to be. Then, special night of wrestling on New Year's Eve. 1 p.m. actually. It's at the Stockton Heat Hockey Game, 248 West Fremont Street at the Stockton Arena. We're going to have matches between periods of the hockey game. So you'd better be there live and in person. Enjoy some great minor league hockey and pro wrestling. Then 2022 kicks off on January 8th. Live pro wrestling at the Boys and Girls Club, 545 West Alameda Street in Manteca. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, $15 for adults, $10 for kids. We always love helping the Boys and Girls Club of Manteca. Then we're back in Modesto on February 5th, 2022. Eagles Hall, 126 Camellia Way in Modesto. Doors at 6, showtime at 7. $15 for adults, $10 for kids. What an amazing venue. You saw the show last week emanated from there. We're coming back on the 5th of February in Motown.
Dave Wasted, November 20th. Your good little moment, it ends. See, you want to be a rock and roll star, you want to be a professional wrestler, which one is it? See, I have one goal only, and that's to be a professional wrestler. See, Dave, you have something that I've wanted for a very, very long time, and I told my buddy CJ that after this match, I didn't care if he had it or if you had it, I'm going right through whoever had it. Well, Dave, I'm going right through you. See, this belt, it signifies something. It signifies that I don't need Dreamy Drew. It signifies that I really am what I say I am. I am the main event. See, Dave, I don't even dislike you. See, that's the part that makes me really, really worried for you. Because you have something that belongs to me. Dave, November 20th. I hope you got your good little moment out of your system. I hope for one day you become a professional wrestler and not a rock star. But it will not be good enough. Dave, I end your good little moment November 20th. Dave, when I walk out of Tracy, California, they're going to say, and new television champion, the main event, Michael Shawn. I'll see you November 20th.
Oh, very strong words from Michael Sean. This is Plymouth, California. This is the Scrape and Scare Car Show. Look at this burnout contest. Festivities all weekend long. People camping, people having a great time. The Scrape and Scare. Look at that. Look at the smoke everywhere. Burnout contests, wing eating contests, lowrider, limbo contests with all these vehicles. We just like to bring the pro wrestling to add to the entertainment. That tire's getting destroyed. What a spectacle it is.
Yeah, let's go!
Well, here comes Damian Hayez. Impressive showing on this program a few months ago in Clear Lake, California. He's got a very, very tall task ahead of him here this evening, but came out to Amador County, to Plymouth, California, to Scrape and Scare, to try to turn some heads and make some waves. He's going to take on a very ominous, dark, violent individual, but he's got a smile on his face. We'll see what happens. This crowd can appreciate his fighting spirit and his willingness to take on everyone. In case you're not familiar, this is Total Wrestling Federation. We've been doing our thing since 1998 all over Northern California. Like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/TheTWF is where you can check out what town we're going to be in next and the latest television production. Oh no. And here comes Andrew Arch. Mentally deranged, maybe. Very dangerous, maybe. But definitely a former television champion, a former tag team champion. Success follows him everywhere he goes. But tonight he faces a very different kind of opponent. We saw him most recently in Modesto, California, have a banger of a match with Daniel Torch. Different kind of opponent here tonight at the Scrape and Scare Car Show. We've seen him in the past affiliated with the Cult of Nothing, Michael Nothing, James Von Erich, Toxic Trend. None of those men are here. As of late, Andrew Arch has been a lone wolf here in TWF, and the success has not been at the level of the past. Can Andrew Arch in these coming months replicate past successes? It all starts here tonight.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, weighing 217 pounds, Damian Hayez!
Keep going.
And his opponent, from the middle of nowhere, weighing 229 pounds, Andrew Arch!
And Andrew Arch. Andrew Arch taking some jabs at the crowd. Andrew Arch, the larger and more powerful individual of the two, also has an experience advantage in the squared circle, but anything can happen. Absolutely anything can happen in pro wrestling. Here we go. Uses that leverage advantage to push him into the corner now. Damian Hayez got to get out of trouble.
Clean break.
Oh, cheap shot. You had to see that coming. Shot to the midsection by Andrew Arch. Clean break, yeah, right. There's another collar and elbow. You see the size advantage, but a very determined Damian Hayez pushes him into the corner now. And hits him with a chop of his own. I think all it did. Wow. All it did was piss off Andrew Arch, and Damian Hayez clutching his chest in pain. Andrew now going to town. One more stinging chop. It's cold out there. The forecast calls for rain, and he knows that. Snapmare. And what a shot to the spine by the former television champion. Trying to get to a vertical base to alleviate any sort of punishment, but Andrew cuts him off, biting his damn face. Come on. No honor among thieves, I guess. Bites him on the side of the face to retain the advantage. Well, that was a chop, but this was a chop. You can hear that all the way down in Santa Cruz. You can hear that all the way up north. And that shot to the spine, that boot to the spine, moments later, Andrew Arch stringing together some big-time offense here at the Scrape and Scare Car Show, Amador County Fairgrounds. Action is spilled to the outside, and Damian Hayez, unfortunately for him, is being handled. Nice comeback with the forearm. And this has turned into nothing more than a glorified street fight. Well, coming up after this, very emotional time. J. Paul, who's wrestled with us, has wrestled here for years and years and years, just wanted to say goodbye, wanted a few minutes to say goodbye to the people. Oh, and Damian Hayez utilizes that momentary lapse in reason, that momentary pause by Andrew Arch, and goes after him. And Damian Hayez going after it, showing a mean streak we didn't see the last time he performed here in TWF. The last time he competed was a few months ago in Clear Lake. Definitely asked him back, as he will in the future. Oh, but there's a mistake right there. The less experienced man hopped in the ring, left himself exposed, and Andrew Arch made him pay. One more shot to the spine. Running European uppercut, and down goes Damian Hayez. Andrew Arch knows what to do and when to do it. Shoulders were down, but not quite through. Well, J. Paul, a little bit of retirement speech. You know, he's moving to the Atlanta area. That'll happen next. Oh, there's that running European uppercut. Tons of momentum, tons of velocity moments ago by Andrew Arch. Seems very content to rake the eyes about 100 times and bite the guy. He doesn't have to, though. He has the ability to achieve without that, in my opinion. And look at the intensity. Leaping forearm. Damian Hayez has had enough of Andrew Arch. Only two. Andrew gets the shoulder up despite the flurries of big offense by Damian Hayez. Andrew Arch was able to get the shoulders off the canvas. And there's a jawbreaker. There's the experience advantage showing itself one more time. Damian Hayez on Dream Street in the corner. And now Arch sees an opportunity, puts him in a very precarious position now. Oh, crossbody. Utilizes where he was at that moment, crossbodies the hell out of Andrew Arch, trying to get some air back in those lungs, trying to recover enough to win this thing. Well, there's a shoulder tackle. Leaps. Didn't floor him, but he definitely felt it. One more time, and Arch is reeling. And body slams him. Muscles him over with everything he's got left in his gas tank. Only two. Muscles up the much bigger man. There's that crossbody one more time. Unfortunately, it didn't get him a victory, but it definitely got him closer. And now Damian Hayez needs something big, something catastrophic, something huge. Oh, wait. Oh, what a running lariat. Runs him over like a Mack truck.
Ring the bell.
Too much Arch. Runs him over with that lariat and gets the 1, 2, 3.
Now you know! Now you know!
Andrew Arch despite taking some punishment towards the end, hit that running lariat. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Andrew Arch.
I don't know many men in pro wrestling that can absorb Andrew Arch running 100 miles an hour with that lariat, with that clothesline. Completely steamrolls him. 1, 2, 3.
Ring the bell.
And the former tag team champion, former television champion with the win.
The last time TWF champion Big MF, Matt Freeman, and Tony Vargas faced off, there was chaos and commotion before the match and during the match, including a disqualification finish, giving the win to Tony Vargas, but the title retention staying with the champion, Matt Freeman. As TWF head referee, I am hereby announcing that the next time these two men face off for the championship next week will be no disqualification and no countout.
Well, it was 2 weeks ago on this program that Tony Vargas and Big MF Matt Freeman had a brawl, a locker room brawl that spilled out into the crowd in Modesto, California at the Eagles Hall. That turned into a championship matchup where Tony Vargas should have won the title, in my opinion. And it was the very timely interference of CJ Dirt that saved the title for Big MF Matt Freeman. He was disqualified. He did lose the match, but he kept the championship in a very controversial finish in Modesto, California. And based on those circumstances,
CJ Dirt, your winner by disqualification, Mr. Ego, Tony Vargas.
I need both of you two pieces of crap to take a good look at me. I didn't come down here for this crap. You want 2-on-1, you little freaking coward? Yeah, oh look at me, I'm a slumped and badass. Who's on the floor crying right now? This isn't gonna end this way. I demand my damn rematch. What do you say, coward? Come on, coward! Mr. 209!
therefore,
The fact of the matter is this. I would have tipped out anyways. You want your rematch? You'll get it, tough guy. See you in Stockton on the 30th.
At the Windmill Cove, your greatest TWF champion ever has to put his title on the line against someone I have no desire to wrestle against. Because I've already defended my title successfully against Tony Vargas, just like I defended my title successfully against Drake Frost. And as you can tell by all the flyers that are coming out after this date that got Big MF as the champ, everyone knows that the Big MF is going to do whatever it takes to walk away the champion. Win, I don't care. Lose, I don't care. the Big MF is going to hold on to the strap. The winner is going to be the Big IGMF. Vargas, you got a destiny with a Stockton slap.
Well, you just heard it. No disqualification, no count out. Next week on this program, Big MF Matt Freeman defends the TWF Championship against Mr. Ego Tony Vargas. You had better tune in next week to this program. At all of our live events, the very, very fine folks at Zombie Prevention Company will be selling a variety of products like board games, replica weapons, CBD products, and oh so much more. So bring a few extra dollars to all our live events and check it out. My son Leo has an awesome Mario Nintendo figure that he loves that he got from them.
When I landed in jail, belonging to a union saved me 20% at All Pro Bail Bonds.
When my buddy called me to bail him out, I went to All Pro Bail Bonds. They give the military a 20% discount.
I needed my husband home with us, but I didn't have the money to get him out. That's why I went to All Pro Bail Bonds, because they let me make payments.
You never know when you'll need a pro. Call All Pro Bail Bonds, 888-845-BAIL, offering affordable payment plans plus military and union discounts.
¿Alguien ha sido arrestado? Llame sin compromiso. Nosotros le ayudaremos. Ofrecemos pagos de acuerdo a su presupuesto. No se preocupe más. Nuestros agentes son amables y profesionales. Llame a un experto. Llame a All Pro Bail Bonds.
The Beach Hut Deli in Sacramento is your place to watch AEW Full Gear on the 13th of November. 2535 Fair Oaks Boulevard is the address. It's in Sacramento, Sacktown, the city of trees, the farm to fork capital, whatever you want to call it. It's got the best sandwiches and beer and more in town. So join us on November 13th at 5 p.m. to watch the AEW Full Gear pay-per-view. Indie Handshake provided some of the images and video you see on the screen this week. They are the #1 Northern California history podcast and YouTube page. Check them out. The bump of the moment.
Here is your winner by pinfall, Christian Black.
The 209 Pro Wrestling Academy with head trainer Tony Vargas, Mr. Ego, presents the bump of the moment. Become a wrestler today. Total Wrestling Federation at hotmail.com is our email. You see that beautiful shot in the background of the Stockton Arena where we will be competing on the 31st of December. But you can email us or you can text us at 916-317-9999 to advertise on our shows or this program or both. We can work something out financially. We are a small business that helps out other small businesses in the areas where we do business. A few more shots from the awesome Scrape and Scare Car show in Plymouth, California. It's a great time for everyone. You see yourself? Say hello. Great time for everyone. Hey, who's that kid? We love putting on matches, and it is an amazing event for everyone. Okay, we're getting to the last part. It's going to be a little emotional. Live pro wrestling on November 20th at the Mountain House Bar and Grill in Tracy, California. 16784 West Grant Line Road. Doors at 6, showtime at 7, 12 for adults, 10 for kids. Live pro wrestling returns to Tracy for the first time in about 20 years. So be there. Then, Colonial Theater, greatest venue, 3522 Stockton Boulevard in Sacramento on the 11th of December. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7, 15 for adults, 10 for kids. It's a great venue. We packed the place last time. Let's pack the place again. Bring a toy, put it on the stage. We'll take it down the street to the hospital for kids after the show. And then there's the Stockton Arena on New Year's Eve at 1 p.m. It is a hockey game featuring the Stockton Heat, 248 West Fremont Street in Stockton. We will have pro wrestling matches between periods of the hockey game. It should be a great time for everyone. Show up there in person. 2022 starts with an enormous bang. Live pro wrestling at the Boys and Girls Club in Manteca, 545 West Alameda Street. Doors at 6:30, bell time at 7. Be there live and in person. We always, many times per year, try to help out that local great organization in Manteca. And then back in Modesto, Motown, on the 5th of February in 2022. Eagles Hall, 126 Camellia Way. Doors at 6, showtime at 7. Be there. It's always a great time at the Eagles Hall in Motown for live pro TWF wrestling. Well, next week, you will see CJ Dirt go one-on-one with Drake Frost. The former television champion tries to kick things into gear against the force of nature. I can't wait for that one next week. Also taking place on next week's television program, Vinny Massaro, the nice guy from Lucha Underground, versus the uber athletic Daniel Torch, one-on-one from the Windmill Cove in Stockton. It is a stacked show times 100. Just wait, look. Christian Black goes one-on-one next week also with main event Michael Shawn. It looks like Commissioner T-Money has padded the wallet of Michael Shawn, if you know what I'm saying, to beat down Christian Black. What's going to happen with that next week on this program? And then the main event, no disqualification for the TWF Championship. No excuses either way. Big MF Matt Freeman goes one-on-one with Mr. Ego Tony Vargas next week on this program, so do not miss it. Okay, at this time, I'd like to bring out a guy that's been serving wings all weekend, a guy that has wrestled with us for many years. He's going to move to Georgia. He's going to move away. He's going to retire. He's given us years and years of great pro wrestling memories. So please, J. Paul, come on out here. Come on out here.
Yeah! Scrape and Scare, what's up?
You like these wings are good. Yeah, I need that hydraulic recipe.
He's been serving wings all weekend. He's one of my favorite people. I've known him for many years. We've wrestled in many towns together. Here, J. Paul, the floor is yours.
Thank you.
Once again, it's Scrape and Scare. What's going on? What's going on? Come on now, let's get louder than that. Let's go. Scrape and Scare, what's up? Like you said, I've been in the industry now, going on 8 years. Been all up and down with these guys. I really enjoy it, but we're getting ready to head on down south. So I'm going to take my talent down south. It's been fun. I enjoy it. Especially I wish all the guys were here. but definitely gonna miss this business. But I just want to say to No Limit, thank you guys for putting this on. Hey. Oh, this guy.
Hey, no, seriously, I know you guys probably don't like me. I probably got a little bad taste in your mouth. But really, no, calm down. Really, you guys misunderstand me. I'm very misunderstood. I understand when I come out here, I get you guys to boo me, it's whatever. J. Paul, I've known you a long time, right? Over a decade. I got one thing to say to you. No one cares. You don't even belong in a wrestling ring. No one cares if you leave to Georgia. Everyone knows the same sad song. Cry me a river and get over it. You guys want merchandise. Yeah, no one ever gets a happy ending around here. There's no lollipops and rainbows here, kids. Life is hard, and you guys need to realize that real quick. And while I'm at it, all these stupid little Hot Wheels. Let me give you guys a little bit of knowledge. Real men drive Tesla, not these stupid little Hot Wheels. Hey, you know what? Don't go nowhere.
Fucking ass, J-Paul!
Is that what y'all want? Nobody wants that. Look, K-Paul. I don't want to make these kids go home crying because I whipped their daddy. Guess what? It's done. It's you and I. Go ahead, turn around. It's you and I.
Stop kicking his ass!
Oh, come on! We were just looking for a few words from J. Paul. He was going to say goodbye, and Mateo Gonzalez had to ruin it. Now here comes Andrew Arch, too. What the hell? This was just a guy saying goodbye. Oh, come on! This was just a guy saying goodbye after all these years. He was going to move on. He was going to move to Atlanta and retire peacefully. Here comes Christian. Here comes Damian Hayez. We were just trying to put on a few matches for the Scrape and Scare. That's all we were doing. A few fun matches for the car enthusiasts, and it turned into this. He's going to say goodbye. He was going to retire.
Wait, what is going on here? This is some madness going on here. You know what? I think the only logical conclusion is to have a battle royal with everyone in it right now! Everyone!
I think some executive decisions have been made. Some quick thinking, some quick booking, if you will. We're going to have ourselves a battle royal with every wrestler that's here. We got an argument on the outside. Well, I guess whoever can prevail in this impromptu battle royal will be the honorary Scrape and Scare champion. It was chaos in the ring, and that's the only way to settle it. What a frog splash! Christian Black elevates. But in the chaos,
Christian Black has been eliminated from the battle royal.
In the chaos, Christian Black gets eliminated by Andrew Arch. Hits the frog splash, but turns his back.
Christian Black has been eliminated from the battle royal.
So I guess we're down to 4. Unfortunately for him, Christian Black gets eliminated. We just wanted to put on a few matches for the crowd. That's it. It was just a simple night of fun wrestling amongst all the other car activities. There's some shots in the corner. And Mateo had to make it personal. J. Paul was just trying to say goodbye. He was just trying to retire. That's it. Oh, what a clothesline moments ago there by Andrew Arch.
Both feet must touch the floor. There's been one elimination already. Who will be next?
If you go over the top rope and your both feet touch the floor, you're eliminated. Very simple rules, just trying to give this crowd some sort of conclusion to all that violence, all that unscheduled chaos that they saw earlier. No, they were pulling on each other's beards, and then Andrew caps it off with a kick to the skull. Squeezing and pulling. Well, there's that kick to the skull one more time, and they were squeezing and pulling on each other's beards. I see Andrew Arch, I see Damian Hayez, I see Jay Paul all in the ring there. No pinfallers or submissions, just go over the top rope and you're done. He's gone!
We are down to 2. Andrew Arch has been eliminated.
Quick thinking move by Damian Hayez. Look at this. Andrew Arch runs across the ring but misses.
Down to 2.
He's on the ground! He's cheating! He touched the ground!
Whoa! He never went over the top rope. I went over the top rope. I went over the top rope. I went over the top rope.
Mateo Gonzalez was never eliminated. He was just playing possum on the outside, trying to wait for everyone else to beat each other up. What a coward. What an absolute coward.
Please, come on. No. I'm begging you. No, come on. No. Come on. Come on, come on.
This is what happens to cowards. Oh, double eye rake by Mateo Gonzalez. He wants to shove it in these people's faces and win this impromptu battle royal here at the Amador Fairgrounds. Missed a clothesline. And gets absolutely leveled by Jay Paul with a clothesline of his own. Damian Hayez, the youngest of all 3 competitors and probably has taken the least punishment in the last few minutes, outsmarted Andrew Arch with his elimination a few minutes ago, and now trying to do the same to Jay Paul. Didn't quite have the leverage in that particular exchange. And there's a cheap shot by Mateo Gonzalez. One of these 3 men will be the honorary Scrape and Scare champion, Battle Royal champion for 2021.
I promise.
You see Mateo scrambling like a cockroach when you turn the lights on moments ago. And Damian Hayez is gone.
Damian Hayez has been eliminated.
Well, Damian Hayez is eliminated. We're down to 2. Mateo Gonzalez or Jay Paul. Jay Paul was just trying to retire earlier, just trying to say thank you to these people. Interrupted moments ago by Mateo Gonzalez, and now both men perched on the outside, perched on the apron. Not much room to stand, not much room to get balance out there. Both men taking big shots at each other. And Jay Paul shifts his weight. And down goes Mateo. Oh, what a big boot! Mateo's falling!
Yes, break, dip! No. Fuck! No! A Tesla! No. Get out of my way!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and Scrape and Scare champion for 2021, Jay Paul!
And these people are loving it. Jay Paul has won.
Great job, Jay Paul. A victory well earned for that man right there.
Jay Paul has won the Impromptu Battle Royal. What a moment here tonight.
Damian Hayez has been eliminated.
Let's go, Scrape and Scare! Yes, break, dip! Fuck! You, a Tesla! Get out of my way!
What a moment.
Is very the handshake. So if I can get the host of this party, Mr. Spencer, if you're in the building somewhere, please come to the ring.
Hold it away from your mouth a little bit when you talk. It's kind of sensitive.
Come on, Spencer. For those who don't know, this man right here and his club are the hosts of this here party. Dude, give him a round of applause, guys. So, a couple years ago, we stood right here in the middle of this ring and trying to have a little back and forth, and I feel like you sucker punched me.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
I got the video.
If I remember right, you came out and I was Woody. I was entertaining the kids and you slapped me in the mouth and knocked my head off.
It was a children's show, we can't talk about movies.
So, you guys were here. Did I slap you? Or did he slap Woody around? And wait, I remember when the 3 count came, he still got it. Woody won.
Spitz, look, bro, I've known you for a while, and I realize that in your old age you forget some things. Again, I don't think you should be talking to anybody about your age. I realize
Let's just cover this like this. Why don't you get your little buddies out of the ring before I have to have my boy Billy come in here and clear them out. And let me cover it like this. If they don't get out of the ring before I slap Christian Black in his mouth, do I got a little backup out here?
I didn't want this to escalate. All I want is for you to apologize for hitting me. That's all.
Pin him.
Towards that ring and grab the ankle.
He's
you so much for coming out. Spencer just killed everyone. Great job. I feel like it's back in the day.